The controller, also called the timer or clock, is essentially the brains of your sprinkler system. It stores the watering schedule in its memory and opens and closes the valves as dictated by its program. Your irrigation system has been fitted with Rainbird's ESP Modular controller. When the timer was installed, it was programmed to meet the existing needs of your landscape. But these requirements may change. You'll find detailed programming instructions in the operating manual that came with your controller and on the Rainbird website. If you still have questions, please call your Rainbird irrigation professional. One of the most common reasons to adjust a controller's program is a change in season. For instance, as autumn becomes winter, your landscape will require less water. The ESP modular controller simplifies these adjustments with a feature called Seasonal Adjust. First, turn the dial to the Seasonal Adjust position. The number 100 appears in the display. This means that all stations will water for 100% of their programmed watering times. Now, if the weather is cooling down and you want to cut back on watering times, say by 10%, simply press the down arrow once. The watering times on all stations move from 100% down to 90%. This 10% reduction means a 10-minute station will now run for 9 minutes. A 20-minute station runs for 18 minutes, and so on. Seasonal Adjust lets you adjust the run time up or down from 0 or off to 200%. Keep in mind that changing the Seasonal Adjust percentage affects all the stations on all the programs. When you're finished, turn the dial back to auto and the controller will resume operation. Seasonal Adjust is now displayed to indicate your ESP modular controller has been adjusted to a Seasonal Adjust setting other than 100%. For daylight savings, you'll want to know how to adjust the clock's time. First, turn the dial to the Set Current Time position. The display shows the current setting for time of day, with the hour flashing to indicate it's ready to be changed. The up and down buttons are used to increase or decrease the setting. So, to adjust the hour, press the up button to add an hour, or the down button to subtract an hour. You can press the manual Start Advance button to adjust the minutes, or just return the dial to auto and the controller will resume its schedule. You may wish to run a program more often than was originally scheduled. Instead of reprogramming, you can start the program manually. The A in the display tells us that program A is currently selected. Use the ABC switch to select the program you want to run. Then just press the manual Start Advance button. The program, station number, and station runtime will then be displayed as the manual cycle turns on and counts down each station for its programmed amount of watering. After finishing the manual cycle, the controller will return to automatic operation. If you want to prevent your system from watering, for example during the rainy season or to do some repair work, just turn the dial to the off setting and the system will stop operating. In this position, the word off is displayed to show that the controller has been turned off. It will continue to keep the correct time and retain the program schedule, but won't open the valves. Just remember, the controller will not water again until you turn the dial back to the auto position. In case of a power outage, the ESP modular controller is equipped with a non-volatile memory that will retain your irrigation schedule indefinitely. The controller is also fitted with an LED alarm light. It turns on if your system isn't operating as programmed. At the same time, the display will indicate what is causing the interruption. If this occurs, call your Rainbird professional.